This episode is brought to you by Vonage. Your business needs more than an 800 number. With Vonage Voice API, you can provide the call experience your customers expect and get the data your team needs. From call analytics and virtual assistants to automatic speech recognition and text-to-speech in multiple languages, your customer service team can help more people in more places. And with in-app voice, your customers can easily contact you the moment they have a question. Take your calls to the next level with Vonage Voice API. Learn more at Vonage.com.
This episode is brought to you by Circle. What is Circle? First of all, it's a beautiful shape. It's consistent, inclusive, but it's also a place to build USDC, a digital dollar that's actually dollar-backed one-to-one. At Circle, they're building a future where money will travel at the speed of the internet for fractions of a penny. It's the place where crypto meets stability, where local businesses meet global customers, and the US dollar meets USDC. Visit circle.com/Spotify.
This is Optimal Startup Daily, episode 888, Reclaiming the Right to Success and Fulfillment by Molly Fletcher of mollyfletcher.com. And hi again, I am Dan, I'm your narrator here, and I'm with you every single day reading from these great blogs on entrepreneurship. And let's jump right in for this Tuesday as we start optimizing your life. Reclaiming the Right to Success and Fulfillment by Molly Fletcher of mollyfletcher.com. Which would you rather have, success or fulfillment? Why does it seem that we're always being asked to choose? And why is there always tension between these two things? When we do prioritize one, why do we find ourselves feeling guilty? The world perpetuates this false choice. Why can't we pick both success and fulfillment? Work-life fulfillment. The problem starts with how we even define these two words. For too long, we've defined success as climbing the corporate ladder and fulfillment as something to be attained outside of work. For women in particular, the world tells us that there is a choice to be made: climb the corporate ladder or choose family. These narrow definitions and traditional work structures have created an inevitable crossroad that doesn't have to exist. It is time that we break free and reclaim our right to the joy of a successful career and the fulfillment of living a life on purpose. A moment for big change. In fact, it seems like this is the perfect moment for big change. The world is in flux. The global pandemic and the transition back to work have given us a unique opportunity to both reinvent our own lives and reimagine the future of work to make it more equitable and inclusive. More employees are feeling burnt out than ever before and are leaving their jobs in a mass exodus some are referring to as the Great Resignation. They're quitting not just for a better job, but to go back to school, or to explore their passions, or to find a job that provides the flexibility they need. The rise and grind culture is no more. So what is next? I believe now is the time to bridge the gap between success and fulfillment. Let's encourage ourselves and our teams to find success on our own terms rather than outdated standards. It starts with you. As leaders, it is our moment to read the room. The best place to help make a big change in workplace culture is to start with you. Confession. I'm a Type 3 Enneagram, otherwise known as the achiever. We are success-oriented by nature. Type 3s, we achieve something and then we move the goalpost back just a little bit further. Repeat cycle. We like the feeling that accomplishing something hard and big brings to us. When I'm feeling burnt out by my constant drive for achievement, I like to pause and take a moment to be curious about what is driving my need to achieve. Curiosity challenges us to ask the tough questions. What am I chasing and why? Why are we doing it this way? And what if we did things differently? When leaders get curious about their motivations behind success, it gives them clarity and helps them see opportunities to realign. Success doesn't have to come at the expense of the relationships that matter to us. Fulfillment doesn't have to come at the expense of work and love. How we define success and fulfillment is strictly up to us. You own it. Realign to reclaim success and fulfillment. To make this work, success and fulfillment must be aligned. They are a combo meal, not a la carte. We've all seen people who chase success in hopes that one day they will, quote-unquote, reach it and can retire feeling fulfilled. It rarely happens that way, does it? Success is not a means to fulfillment. It was Audrey Hepburn who once said, quote, "Success is like reaching an important birthday and finding you're exactly the same," end quote. On the opposite side of the spectrum, maybe you've seen someone opt out of their dreams and limit their potential because they feel guilty by achieving it or feel left behind by a world that doesn't support them. We have seen this time and time again, especially with the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. According to McKinsey & Company, 1 in 4 women are considering leaving the workforce or downshifting their careers due to the impacts of the pandemic. Predictive reasons for women considering putting their careers aside include lack of flexibility at work, feeling like they need to be always on, caregiving burdens, difficulty sharing the challenges they are facing, and feeling unable to bring their whole selves to work. The world is offering these women a choice: be a great employee or be a great mom. However, the magic happens when we align success and fulfillment rather than pitting them against each other. This shift in thinking will unlock energy and purpose to drive our personal lives and business goals to new heights. At the core of this realignment, we must ask ourselves, what matters to you so much that failure isn't an option? And then put in boundaries to protect those aspects of your life, whether it's your career, your family, your relationships, your faith, whatever that looks like for you. Companies that do not respect their employees' boundaries will lose out on great talent that only needed their support to thrive. Stay curious. To align success and fulfillment, it takes a tremendous amount of curiosity about why things are the way they are and how we might change them. It's easy to get frustrated and to think, well, this all sounds nice, but it's not how the world works. But the old way wasn't working. Our collective experience during COVID has exposed shortcomings and forced all of us to reevaluate our priorities. When we allow ourselves to get curious about a better world, that is how the new reality will be created. Recently, we've seen a lot of leaders and companies making moves to reimagine how success and fulfillment can align for greater results and boosting employee engagement. After taking time during the pandemic to reflect, dating app Bumble announced sweeping changes to Bumble's corporate paid leave policies. The most revolutionary is that Bumble plans to shut down its office for a week 2 times a year to encourage staff to truly disconnect and not feel guilty for taking time off. Bumble President Tariq Shaukat said, quote, "It's becoming increasingly clear that the way that we work and need to work has changed, and our new policies are a reflection of what really matters and how we can best support our teams in both their work and life." End quote. Let's go for it. So what I want us all to do is get off autopilot. Stop settling for less than you are capable of, less than you deserve, less than you were meant to be. We have an opportunity to create real and lasting change. So get curious and go for it. You just listened to the post titled Reclaiming the Right to Success and Fulfillment by Molly Fletcher of mollyfletcher.com. The thing about running your own business is every single hire counts. But finding great talent doesn't have to be a second job. You can reclaim your time and find top talent fast with Indeed. Indeed is the hiring platform helping over 3 million businesses worldwide to do it all. Don't spend hours on multiple job sites looking for candidates. Over 80% of Indeed employers find quality candidates the moment they sponsor a job. I especially love Indeed's Instant Match feature because candidates you invite to apply through Instant Match are 3 times more likely to apply to your job than candidates who only see it in search, according to US Indeed data. Indeed knows when you're growing your own business, you have to make every dollar count. That's why with Indeed, you only pay for quality applications that match your must-have job requirements. Visit Indeed.com/startup to start hiring now. Just go to Indeed.com/startup. Indeed.com/startup. Terms and conditions apply. Cost per application pricing not available for everyone. Need to hire? You need Indeed. If your business earns millions or tens of millions in revenue, stop what you're doing and take a listen, because NetSuite by Oracle has just rolled out the best offer we've ever seen. For the first time in NetSuite's 22 years as the #1 cloud financial system, you can defer payments of a full NetSuite implementation for 6 months. That's no payment and no interest for 6 months. 33,000 companies have already upgraded to NetSuite, and it's #1 because they give your business everything you need in real time, all in one place. And the confidence that comes with having all of your information in one place really helps to streamline decisions, saving you time, money, and energy, all thanks to NetSuite's amazing offer. If you've been sizing up NetSuite to make the switch, then you know this deal is unprecedented. No interest, no payments. Take advantage of this special financing offer at netsuite.com/startup. netsuite.com/startup to get the visibility and control you need to weather any storm. netsuite.com/startup. And thank you to Molly, who is a trailblazer in every sense of the word, a rare talent blend of business wisdom, relationship brilliance, and unwavering optimism. As a popular keynote speaker, she shares the unconventional techniques that helped her thrive as one of the first female sports agents in the high-stakes and big-ego world of professional sports, and now as a successful entrepreneur. The Molly Fletcher Company inspires leaders, teams, and organizations to kickstart growth. So, to access more great articles and content from Molly, simply head over to her website, mollyfletcher.com, and I do have that linked in this episode's description. But that should do it for today. I thank you so much, as always, for being here with me and for subscribing and sharing the podcast when you get a chance. And I'll be back again with you tomorrow, where your optimal life awaits.